going on, people? Welcome to the United Stand. Welcome back after the international break. And welcome to Derby Day. Welcome to Man United against Liverpool. At Old Trafford, as you can hear in my voice, I'm really looking forward to the game. It just feels flat. It just feels so flat. Massive game, man. Look, the footballing gods are looking down on us. Trying to sponsor us, trying to give us some form of help. It's one of them games that, on form, everything suggests we should get absolutely annihilated. We're not scoring any goals, we're not creating any chances. We're obviously not keeping that many clean sheets. And we hover just above the relegation zone on technicalities. That's how peak our situation is right now. And a win looks very unlikely. It could have, you never know in a derby, you know what I'm saying? But I fear for us. Obviously there's no De Gea, there's no Pogba, there's going to be no Luke Shaw, Martial, even if he is back. Ollie didn't say he was, but he said we'll see who comes through the fitness test and stuff. But what sort of shape is he going to be in? So he's not going to be a fit and sharp, ready Martial at all. So how does he look? Rashford obviously has been out of form. Got himself a goal on international break. Dan James has struggled in a side that's not making chances of late. Midfield, we've got everything seems a mess. Everything seems a mess. But you know, we got to still believe we can get something out of the game. I think if we manage to get a draw out of this, it would almost feel like a win. That is so sad to say that. It's so embarrassing to say that, really. And it's like, can we draw any confidence from this result? I mean, I'm trying to avoid not getting a heavy defeat. I think no matter what happens, with the noises coming out of the club, another statement from Ed Woodward as well, saying that he feels like it's disrespectful to the team that are around transfers, because there's this notion that there's not football people making decisions, and he feels that it's disrespectful to them that they're getting criticised. He feels like we're going in the right direction. They're backing Ollie, the Glazers are backing Ollie, so all of that. Listen, we could lose 5-0 today and Solskjaer would not get sacked. The key timing of announcing Mason Greenwood's contract extension to try and give us a little bit of a boost going into this. I think the club's always trying to bring out positivity when, let's be honest, there isn't any right now. There's not a lot anyway, there's not a lot. But we've got to get behind the team, and we absolutely will. Look, Old Trafford's going to be loud, it's going to be rocking, and I think the first 15-20 minutes is absolutely crucial, because I'll tell you what, if Liverpool score early, we've seen what we've like when we concede goals. We don't have a lot of goals in us, if any, at the moment, and we don't create enough chances to even speculate to get more than one goal in a match at the moment. If Liverpool score early, the floodgates could open. That's my biggest worry. I think Klopp's going to have them up for it. He said, look, we want to put us to the sword, and people may see that as, he's being cocky. And of course he should. His team's the best team in Europe at the moment. The record says that. They're smashing it in the league, unbeaten, won every single game. And they're about to face a team that's just above relegation, albeit it's their arch rivals Man United at Old Trafford. But this whole passion thing, yeah, it's good, but it only gets you so far. It's difficult to just all of a sudden turn around your performance because you look to your left-hand side and see the badge close to your heart and all that. That's great when things are going well, but that alone is not enough to get us through this game. Just running and working is something we're going to need to build a decent performance, but we're going to need quality. We're going to need to create chances against a very good Liverpool side, and I just worry that we're not going to be able to do that. It's so much of a turnaround in 2 weeks from that Newcastle game. I just can't see that jump up in golf. I can't see it in a couple of weeks, but it's going to be a long afternoon. We'll talk about team selections in a bit, but Rance, what are you saying, man? I know you obviously look Flex a Ranch, so you predicted a 3-0, was even polite and said maybe a 3-1. Pogba definitely out now, De Gea definitely out. Change your thoughts at all?
Not really. I don't know, maybe 2-0 then. But I'm gonna be real, like, there's nothing. Like, when I saw that press conference from Klopp, he looks like he just wants to put us in a body bag. Like, the way he was talking, because he was saying loads of people are writing off United, I'm not, innit? So he's going out there for blood. I'm sure he's told them, listen, yeah, let's get rid of this guy as well, boy, because they got Maureen sacked as well. So I reckon Klopp's trying to make a statement today. I really do. Like, he didn't smile at all. He just looked ruthless.
Yeah.
And boy, if Liverpool come out in the same mood that he was in, we're in trouble. Because there's nothing about this team, that tells me that we're going to be able to do anything. Like, we've been here, like, we watched even last season the game here. Like, we had a bag of injuries, cool. But it was a dead game.
Yeah.
And then even look at the Arsenal game as well.
Yeah.
Like, second half, there was nothing. If these men think they can put in a performance like that against Liverpool, they're going to get piped.
It's different levels now, isn't it?
Yeah, different levels. Liverpool are different levels, bro. They're probably like, what, top 5, top 4 teams in Europe. Easy, maybe top 3, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, this is not a joke. Like, right now, they're the European champions, innit? Like, say what you want about cup competitions and comes down to form and there's luck and all that. Cool, but they're top 4 probably teams in the world at the moment.
And they're, 18 on the belt? I think if they win this, they equal City's record. So it's not a little fluke where they was only good in the Champions League. They've been pamming up teams in the league.
In the league, they've been
for nearly 20 games now.
All over the shop.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We're not even without even really playing well at times. And that shows you, innit, the level that they're at. That they can have games like the Sheffield United game where they don't play well and then still beat, man. Do you know what I mean? And like, if we're not careful, like, it could be a bloodbath today. Like, it honestly could be, man, because no Pogba, I don't know. I just see that midfield just getting overran. And then depending on who's going to play out wide, I don't know if Wan-Bissaka starts today, but if not, we're looking at Young and Twanzebe at fullback. Yeah, them men are going to be in for a long night. I'm not worried about Axel as much, but Young, bro, even though he does well against Mo Salah, if he's playing right back today and he's got to deal with Mane, forget about it, innit? Like, I just can't see anything, bro. I can't find anything inside me to be optimistic.
Not even the fact that it's a derby, it's at Old Trafford, and you just never know.
It don't mean anything, bro. It don't mean a damn thing who it is, bro. I'm looking at Lingard, McTominay, Daniel James,
Even
all
Lingard's
these man. Lingard not even.
I don't even think he's that fit.
Daniel James and that.
Yeah.
Like, Daniel James had a good start to his United career, but he's looking like a championship player now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's one of those things. Like, you remember what I said about the purple patch of Jesse Lingard?
Yeah.
Like, someone asked me, they said, do you see Daniel James being a top player? I said, listen, we don't know yet.
Yeah.
Because he's had a purple patch.
Yeah.
That's all it was. Same with Jesse Lingard had a purple patch, but he's still a moments player, innit?
Yeah.
Like, Daniel James will still have moments.
Yeah.
But right now, he's looking real predictable and very much like no better than anyone else. You know what I mean? So we can't be relying on this kid, man. So when I look around the team, there's nothing. I got no optimism. Like, whatever. Like, if we don't lose today, like, it's an amazing result.
It feel like a win, innit? It's sad to say that.
It wouldn't even feel like a win to me, bro, because I don't even know what a win feels like, bro. It's been a while. Like, I can't even remember what a win feels like, innit? But a significant win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't really know. Like, what, PSG was the last significant win that man's had. A significant one. Yeah. I don't know, man, but I honestly see us losing comfortably to Liverpool.
Okay.
That's horrible.
Miles, you're very suspect about results at the best of times, even when we've got, say, like Bournemouth at home or Brighton at home. I'm like, nah, Miles, and you're like, no.
Anytime.
I mean, this one, dare I say it, do you feel very similar?
Yeah, I feel the same way, man. I just don't see anything happening at all. And with what Rant was saying, like, even if we were to get a positive result, in the long run, I hate to be so pessimistic, but in the long run, what does that even mean? All right, we come out of the stadium and we're happy that we beat our rivals, but our season has still been shocking. Do you know what I'm saying? So, okay, a win would be great because, okay, we're beating the one team that look like they might be champions, but in the context of our season, it's really like nothing.
So you don't see it being a turning point if we can muster up a win against Liverpool under these circumstances, with all the players out, with all the negativity around the club. If we went and beat Liverpool convincingly, I know that sounds so far off, it's not going to happen, but say we did, you don't think that could kick us on?
If you said to me today, scrap the season, you finish 8th, I'll take it.
Because you're not willing to gamble on the rest.
Do you know what I'm saying? I'll take 8th. Just say, okay, season's done. We'll see you next year. Yeah, that's it. Just come out of the Prem. Don't worry, your 8th is there, kind of thing. Yeah, man. And then you've got crap like, I don't know, like like the Man United, I don't know if the official Twitter accounts and Instagram accounts, they know, I don't know, they're just trying to drop things that for me, well, they antagonize me, I don't know about anyone else, but things like, you know, Mason Greenwood signing his contract, and then why they even let Rashford and Pereira go and do that Sky Sports video playing some game about name how many managers you can name in the Premier League. Like, rather than that, they probably should have done how many managers they've got fired collectively in the Premier League. Do you know what I'm saying? Like when I see those kind of videos, it annoys me because we're not even doing anything to, you know, to be worthy of doing that kind of stuff and be having fun in Sky Sports.
Be having fun, don't
you should be having fun. Have fun in your own time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I don't think we're doing anything.
Scoreline?
2-0 for Lucky. If we're lucky.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay, there you have it, guys. Everyone's feeling dejected in the car, apart from Josh, who don't care.
It's right.
Just quickly before we go out, talk about team selections and stuff with what we've got available. I mean, let's quickly discuss what's the best team we can put out to try and give us a fighting chance against this informed Liverpool side that looks like it's going to put us to the sword. What's the best we could give ourselves to give us a platform, a chance to even have a snippet of having a positive performance?
Bruv, I don't even know. I don't even know if De Gea's... Bruv, I think De Gea's going to play, you know. Something tells me De Gea will play, you know.
But even that, I was like, it won't even affect the way we play
Bro,
the game.
Romero, yeah,
he's all right. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really...
Romero never let us down.
That was the least of my worries. I was like, okay, it's another insult to injury, but no Pogba, no Martial.
Romero never let us down.
I mean, midfield free. The big games, you know, he likes to bring in Matic and rely on him. Can you see that double pivot, that screen of Matic and McTominay? And for this type of game where Liverpool are strong in midfield, do we need extra bodies in there? Do we need experience like Matic, or will that just pass him by? Could it work?
No, Matic will probably play in it, but for me, like, just with this Manchester United team, I just feel like the balance of this team is all wrong to be playing like a 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1, but Oli keeps doing it, innit? Like, it's dead, bro. We don't have no wingers. I don't know why we're still not playing 2 up front. It's just dumb. I would just play 5. I play 5-3-2, bruv. Like, and it's just easy work, bro. Like, just play a number 10 behind two strikers and let our fullbacks give us width, because they're the only people that give us width anyway. Do you see what I mean?
Bearing in mind, one of them might have to be Axel, so on that left hand side we wouldn't get much of it. But on what we have, that would, exactly.
You know what I mean? You can play Young and Wan-Bissaka, bro. Like, as fullbacks, there's no reason why you can't do that. Like, it's just dumb, to be honest. Like, I'm tired, bro. Like,
and that's,
honestly.
you know, you sum it up just like there. Like, we've had loads of arguments about starting 11s and this player should be playing that player. Well, let's not get it twisted, yeah. The reality is no matter what team we've really put out, it's all been dead. It has. Like, we've got Matic shouldn't be in there. Play Fred. Where Fred's been woeful the last few games. I'm not saying it's all his fault, but I'm just saying on form, we can't even as fans go, this player has to play, this player has to do this. It's difficult to even do that now because all these chops and changed it so much. The only thing that we did have was just go with the kids, play Mason Greenwood from the start, maybe let Gomez play from the start. But even that, we're not sure how that will pan out. So it just adds to the uncertainty. Sorry this has been negative, but look, that's how we feel right now. We're still on our way going to support the boys. As soon as the first whistle goes, we'll be up for it. We want the team to win, obviously, and we'll be behind them. But hopefully they give us something to get behind. Hopefully what we do, what we have been lacking in all these games, we can see something and try and put Liverpool under some pressure, you know. Can Liverpool potentially, like, wilter? Like, if it gets to 0-0 at half time and we're still in it and we've held our own, we might nick one. You never know. Funny, stranger things have happened in football. And to be fair, on the podcast with Div and Mark, it's true. Back in the day when we were way better than Liverpool, it was always still a tough game at Anfield. You know, they had some awful players in their time when we had our prime players, but it was still a difficult game. So anything can happen in the derby. But to finish off, I don't think the gulf in class between the two sides has been this big since I can remember, to be honest. And you look at combined 11s or lack of combined 11s, and that just tells you everything you need to know about where these two squads are at the moment. So hopefully, God willing, I don't know where from or how or who, hopefully we get a positive result. I can't see it But hey, we're all football fans and we stupidly still go to these games thinking that something can happen. Because let's face it, Rand, if you thought, you know, Rand, you're still here, mate. You're still here with a Man United hat on.
Yeah, but you have to do it though. You have to do it though.
Exactly.
Bruv, I said it before, yeah, bruv. If a woman treated me like this, I'd have left her a time ago. Football's different, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, trust me, no human being could treat me the way this club has treated me, and I'll still go. Fuck that, bro. I got too much self-respect for that shit. Do you know what I mean?
That's why when people tell you how to support your team, it's like,
don't tell me how to support
I've been supporting my team since I was, you know what I'm saying? You can't tell me how to support.
That's what I'm saying.
If I feel pessimistic, I feel pessimistic because my team aren't showing me nothing. But obviously, when we get there, we're gonna want our team to win.
Absolutely.
And do the
We're
best
still
they
gonna
can,
be shouting. We're still gonna be singing, bro. Even if we don't believe it, you know what I mean. We're still gonna be doing that, bro, because that's just what we do.
That's it.
And that's just what it is, bro. I don't want to hear none of that at the wheel, though, bro. Scrap that tune.
I don't even think. I need to remix that, bro. I don't even think that song anymore, bro. Since Sanchez has lost.
I don't want to hear that song ever again, bro.
Since Sanchez has gone, yeah, it's like they haven't even bothered to remix it, bro.
Bro, football fans are liars. Remember when they were singing Jose's playing the way that United?
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Jose never played the United way, blood, and the man still sang that song, bro. Football fans are deluded, fam. That's
at
why
Valencia, yeah. At Valencia, we got pammed. I think we lost 2-0 in the end, away to Valencia, and the whole game. The song was Jose's at the wheel, because everyone thinks like when Ollie came, it was being sung before, and they transferred it into Ollie. But something tells me that we're not going to hear that song for a very, very long time. But
you lot are going to be hearing it for the rest of this journey.
Yeah. Listen, drop your views in the comments in the boxes below. Get your score predictions in if you dare to do it. Drop a like on the video. It's been a longer road trip today because of the feeling that we will have, and I know that you guys will have as well. So yeah, we'll see you guys after fan cams with or at the fan cams, hopefully with something positive to talk about. Peace.
1, 2, 3, go.
Big thank you to you guys for watching the latest of our videos, and if you want to check out more, make sure you do that just to the right of me. We are the biggest and best Manchester United channel in the world. Make sure you check us out on all of the socials as well: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. The socials are along the bottom. Peace.